The Russian Navy has fired supersonic anti-ship missiles at a mock target in the Sea of Japan, the country's defense ministry claimed this morning. In a statement, it said the Moskit cruise missiles were fired by missile ships of the Pacific Fleet. The target, located at a distance of about 100 kilometers, was successfully hit by a direct hit from 2 Moskit cruise missiles, the defense ministry said. The P270 Moskit missile is a medium-range supersonic cruise missile of Soviet origin, capable of destroying a ship within a range of up to 75 miles. It comes a week after 2 Russian bomber planes, capable of carrying nuclear weapons, flew over the Sea of Japan for more than 7 hours in what Moscow said was a planned flight. In Ukraine, Moscow is continuing to attempt to seize the eastern town of Avdiivka in the Donetsk region of Ukraine, the British Defense Ministry said this morning. However, it has only made marginal progress, and this has reportedly come at the cost of heavy losses in armored vehicles. The MOD added that the losses are likely due to tactically flawed frontal assaults similar to those in other recent failed Russian armored attacks, such as around the town of Volodar. In its daily update, the Ministry of Defense said, Russia's 10th Tank Regiment has likely lost a large proportion of its tanks while attempting to surround Avdiivka from the south. The regiment is part of 3rd Army Corps, the first major new formation Russia stood up to support the invasion of Ukraine since August 2022. Numerous open-source accounts suggested that 3rd Army Corps has been particularly dogged by problems with ill discipline and poor morale. Russia's military leadership has likely committed some Kremlin-backed private mercenary Wagner Group elements to the Russian offensive on Avdiivka in order to reinforce its recent limited advances on the city, the Institute for the Study of War said in its latest update. Avdiivka is located in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk Oblast, just 10 kilometers from the city of Donetsk, occupied by Russia since 2014. It has recently become the site of intense battles as Russia attempts to advance on the city. The ISW cited Ukrainian Tavrisk Defense Forces spokesperson Colonel Alexei Dmitrashkevsky as stating on March 25 that Ukrainian intelligence believes that Wagner could appear in the Avdiivka area. According to the ISW, Russia may have decided to deploy certain Wagner elements to the Avdiivka area in recent weeks to support exhausted and lower-quality Russian-backed proxy militant elements in their efforts to take the settlement. If such Wagner fighters have been fighting near Avdiivka, their involvement may help explain the limited tactical gains made in the area over the past week, the ISW wrote. Russia launched a drone attack at Ukraine's southeastern Dnipropetrovsk Oblast overnight on March 28, Dnipropetrovsk Oblast Governor Serhiy Lysak reported. One of the drones targeted a private enterprise in the city of Dnipro, causing a large fire over an area 4,000 square meters in size, Lysak said. According to the governor, it took several hours to put out the fire, which has already been completely extinguished. 2 other drones were shot down by Ukraine's Eastern Air Command. No casualties were reported. Russia launched more than a dozen drones across Ukraine between March 27 to 28, most of which were shot down by Ukraine's air defenses, according to the Air Force. Ukraine's air defense destroyed every Russian drone launched near Kiev on March 27, Kiev City Military Administration head Serhiy Popko reported. According to General Staff of Ukraine's Armed Forces, Russia had lost 171,730 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of its full-scale invasion on February 24 last year. This number includes 570 casualties Russian forces suffered just over the past day. According to the report, Russia has also lost 3,602 tanks, 6,966 armored fighting vehicles, 5,502 vehicles and fuel tanks, 2,653 artillery systems, 525 multiple launch rocket systems, 277 air defense systems, 305 airplanes, 291 helicopters, 2,235 drones, and 18 boats.